right now, you can see here we're doing some research. We fully expect to make about 10,000 from the raffle, and you could run the raffle and have them cover the expense of the service. They are building this quickly. Yo, what's going on, guys? Alan Freddy here from Blend Logic. Just wanted to start off the VBlog kind of explaining what I do and what you can expect. So I'm launching this because I've been creating content with the SEO strategy to help people get traffic to their website and kind of learn affiliate sales and creating their own digital marketing agency. Because I believe 100% that in 2018, the business model that you need to grow is the digital marketing agency that will let you have complete freedom to travel. All you need is a laptop and a Wi-Fi. And so that's why I'm starting this VBlog, kind of to document all the steps that I am taking and would take if I was to launch my own channel, my own business, how to get clients, all that stuff. So I've actually been recording some of the content already today, but I wanted to make this intro because also a big part of it is there's a lot of stuff that you can learn from other businesses as you connect with people. And there's a lot of cool stuff, and something I was working on that I wanted to share in this first part of the video was working with Jordan Lawley. We've actually been working on a sweepstakes and raffle. So let me actually just get my Mac. All right, so I'm back. So one of the things we were doing is he's doing a giveaway. And before we had some pushback because you can't actually run raffles online. It's a form of gambling. But there's a way you could do it. You could do it by having it as a go to nonprofit. So I wanted to show this because I think it becomes more than just making money or as an income, as you could start giving money back to people. So right now you can see here we're doing some research. We fully expect to make about 10,000 from the raffle, and you could run the raffle and have them cover the expense of the service, which is $6,000. So that's kind of cool where when you make a general consulting agency, you really end up helping people in interests that you like doing, which is a really cool thing that you can do. Besides digital marketing, you kind of become a general consultant, which is what I did full time as in my job. But now it's like I get to work with basketball trainers, with personal trainers, people in the health fitness space, things that I'm passionate about. And so it really helps drive, why I recommend doing it is because once you learn some of the stuff like Facebook ads or how to do marketing, you could go out to people like the restaurant owners that you want to talk to or the businesses that you want to work with and really get involved. And it becomes much more than like the transaction, but it becomes the transformation that you build with your clients. And I've been working with Jordan for a long time now. He gets to train all these NBA clients. He's really built his brand, and that's something I wanted to share with you guys as kind of an intro of why you guys want to start your own agency. Is you can connect with anyone you want to, and you can add value and help people give back. And in Jordan's case, opening his charity or running a raffle for charity, and then it could be a win-win, and you could see and create solutions for people. So let's take a look at the vlog. Peace. What's going on, guys? It is October 8th. I just finished my daily journaling, self-alchemy for the morning. What I wanted to do was kind of create this video documentation series, kind of showing you guys how I'm building up, I guess you could call it, my SEO platform. And something I do in the mornings is I do these daily affirmations. So I just wrote these in my journal, 35 affirmations that will change your life. And then I kind of have, these pictures that I got kind of based on iconic that you can use or that I use to motivate myself. But something I wanted to show you is kind of the reason I wanted to do this was just to show you kind of a position that you guys can get into and kind of how I generate traffic from my site, and then kind of the mindset of it. There's two things I want to show you. So one, this was what I used to use, Lewis Hay, and she has passed away, but on her site, I used to just go to this page and literally just choose this one, write it in my journal, and then go down and I would, choose ones that I hadn't seen before. But I kind of noticed that a lot of them are being reused and like not really recreated. And then the second one was from Jack Canfield, and he had wrote a book, The Positive Mindset or Success Steps. And so this article is actually explaining like the whole process. And you can see right here is kind of like a sales funnel where he teaches you how to use daily affirmations. And to get instant access, you would put your name and email, and this would later be used for email marketing. But what I wanted to show you guys was, if you guys are familiar with what I've talked about on my YouTube series about creating, seeking opportunities, is this daily affirmations or positive mantras. According to Google Keywords, and probably if I use Keywords Finder, there's a lot of people searching for this and not a lot of quality articles according to Google. So what competition means is like Google doesn't really have anything to send people, so you could probably make an article if you know how to do SEO, or what I teach my students, teach my clients on SEO. And let's see here, so this is what I use, Keyword Finder. So I just wanted to document this, so it still says it's possible. A list of positive affirmations could get you traffic for your site. Affirmation cards could get you traffic for your site. All right, guys, so it is October 8th, and like I mentioned, really gonna document hard on starting this, I guess, your scratch digital marketing agency. So just to preface, so I already have clients, but the idea here is not to start from scratch, saying I started with zero, and really showcase how much money you can make if you just stay active and do the things that you're supposed to do, like write articles, reach out to people, network, try and land clients, whichever way you can. So I know that if you have a comfort net, you may not want to execute as hard as I am trying to execute, or going to be executing. So that should be even more incentive for you guys to really push yourself to the limits and create, or either create content if you're doing affiliate marketing, or again, if you're starting out with your own digital marketing agency, creating something so that you can have a case study, so when you start contacting people, you know what you're talking about. So I just wanted to record kind of my setup so you guys know what I'm doing. So pretty much there I have a monitor, but I literally just put on my bed on top of my old Tomlinson jersey, my Sony a6000, and then what I'm going to be doing is I have an old iPhone 6 that is just going to be on recording. So I use Air Server to mirror a window, and it's kind of lagging, or it's not lagging, it's lagging on my iPhone X, but this window can be captured. And so now I could just use it as a webcam. So that is the setup that I'm using. So I'll be using that to kind of just record what I've been doing and what I'm working on. And yeah, to give you guys an idea, I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna be working on my YouTube video on the 3 best web hosting, and that's gonna be going on my BlendLogic channel. So I use DaVinci Resolve for all my edits. And I've kind of built this off what I've seen on the market, and you could call it like competitor analysis, or just really seeing what everyone else is doing. But when you get an understanding of SEO and you get an understanding of how to rank on Google and YouTube, then you kind of get the idea of why these people were motivated to create this content. And so what I've done is, if I bring up my projects, let's see here. So yeah, best WordPress hosting. This is where I host all my files, and then DaVinci Resolve's over here. I have it as general content. This is all the stuff I've made. Best WordPress hosting for WordPress, and here it is, the PowerPoint slide as well. I'm opening that up, and you can kind of see it's a very basic. I'm just going over this. I'm actually testing removing myself from videos on BlendLogic and just creating pure PowerPoint slides that are recorded. And some of the reasons that I do some of this is, some of you guys don't know how to actually make great, I guess, video editing. So if I was starting from scratch, something you could do is just use PowerPoint. I've shown you guys how to use OBS to record. Then look at this. You have these nice little, let me remove. Yeah, so you have these nice little animations, so to speak, that you can use for your Let me make this full. Yep, so nice little animations you could use, and all you really have to do is, like, I could leave this picture in the final product, but I'm split testing to see if it's just if I'm distracting from a user. So what it's going to really be is just this PowerPoint slide with me talking over it. And then if I show you guys, where is Resolve? So here's DaVinci Resolve. I'm actually making content to show you guys how to use it. It's 100% free content. There's no affiliate sales involved in this. And I use this on my Windows machine, but if you guys, I sometimes use it on my Mac. I used to be really big on Final Cut, but as I kind of learned DaVinci Resolve, I got better at it. And when you're just starting out, I would say that for the most part, you could use DaVinci Resolve. The only reason I would use Final Cut is there's some plugins like M callouts, or if you're trying to make logo animations. If you're not using Render Forest and you're a complete beginner, I would use Render Forest. But if you are kind of can do drag and drop, you have Final Cut, I would check out Pixel Film Studios. There's a lot of stuff I use. And then you kind of see here, so of ordinary people to create amazing websites with zero coding experience. If you're just getting started, you're in the right place. Alright, so pretty much all of that was done. I mean, you can kind of see here the timeline. It's really like, here's my overlay video, this is my laptop image overlay video, and then this requires a little bit of knowledge how the video edit, but once you see it laid out, you kind of see how everything is done. These areas are the audio tracks, and then really guys, it's just drag and drop. So once again, getting into digital marketing agency or creating your own affiliate business, you have to make videos, you have to make content, you have to invest in cameras. So I guess one of the biggest things, not even just for my clients, for some of my students or people on YouTube who are still in the I guess you could call it research phase, they're still like watching, and they're not actually taking action. It's because, well, one, you have to get to a certain part of really fully understanding and knowledge before you take action. But then I believe that if I just really document and show everything, you'll kind of get an understanding of how it is. But don't take that as, I know how it would be like, so I don't have to do it. Really see it as, okay, Alan showed me the ropes of how it could be done. This is the results he got, and so let me do that. And I'm like, there's part of me that's like, people will always try to find excuses of how someone made it, and I don't want that to be the case. So I've kind of told you straight up, like, this is starting from this very day how much affiliate sales I've made. There's things I could do, like authority bias, and I could show you guys like the amount of clients I have. A lot of people do that. They're like, oh, you get $3,000 worth of $3,000 a month from one client. Really, that's to motivate you guys, or I guess make you guys take action. So right now I'm experimenting with not doing that, not establishing an authority bias, and just going with it. Because yes, you could theoretically make a lot of sales with affiliate, but it's on a per person basis on how much work you do. So I think the people who really take action, they're not really persuaded by seeing like, oh, you make $1,000 a day or something like that, and they understand that it's all arbitrary, and you just have to understand the concepts and execute on that. But the people who do that, they also understand that the masses, they typically need, I guess you could call it motivation or inspiration to get into something and take action. So if you want to do that, you can check out other people's YouTube channels. There's good guys like Mike Vestille, kind of talks about it. He doesn't really go into what products he sold for drop shipping. A new guy I just discovered, OD Productions. He's getting really hard into affiliate sales. And I guess there's like other people who do ClickFunnels. If you just search ClickFunnels, there's like a lot of people who want you to go in their ClickFunnels affiliate. And so I'd leave it at that. You guys can see the potential through other people's. I don't really feel like I have the want or desire to establish myself as like, let me prove that I make money with affiliate sales. I really just want to make content and let you guys, decide for yourself if is this what you guys want. I'll call it complete freedom, but you still have to make content, right? You can't just sign up for something and then not do anything and all of a sudden you have complete freedom. So yeah, I'm gonna be editing this video now. that's it for this section. Alright guys, so something I wanted to show you guys is when I add the last 5 seconds. I wanted to show you is when every time I make a video, I always add like 10 seconds of black content. And the reason for that is when you get to have YouTube outros, you have these like exit screens. So when I speak, and yeah guys, I'll see you in the next one. You can see that these like cards come up. So what I typically do is I just add the black and then I have the music play, and then I'll just cut the music here, and that will be the end of the video. So hopefully that came across. I've been getting some issues with my iPhone recording, but yeah guys, let me know. Yeah. Hi guys, so what I just realized was that the actual video that I made, the logo was still the template design. So I'll show you here. This was actually designed by Render Forest, which is a really cool site if you guys need to, like, you can't do any logo animations yourself. I'm actually going to make one on Final Cut, but this is a service I've used for clients or for prospecting that really helps me, get my foot in the door by, I guess, making people logo intros. You can see that really slick, really cool. So that could all be done on Render Forest. You can check that site out. It's going to be in the resources page below on the VBlog. But I'm going to be doing it in Final Cut. So I'll show you guys the output that I make after I get done making it. Alright guys, just wanted to record this. This is literally like the universe, or whatever you want to call it. Ask and you shall receive. It's what, 11:25. I was actually getting started on creating the logo for these sites, and then this whole VBlog I was creating how to create your first WordPress site, starting with the hosting. And I guess someone I know, Sam, just literally messaged me, how long does it take you to build a basic WordPress site? So this is Messenger. Design is super basic. So yeah, basically the reason I wanted to bring that up is, I guess once you start doing stuff, like, people don't really know what you're known for until you start putting out content and creating content. So yeah, I could do web designs fast, I could do digital marketing fast or whatnot, but it's also quality. And I guess the other thing I wanted to share is, I guess from a VBlog standpoint, it's just kind of funny because I was, I had this project on the back burner, but now I'm actually finally deciding to document everything. I have like my cameras set up. You can see on my desk and on the A6000 that I'm using, to help not just her make a website, but everyone on YouTube or everyone who's like thinking about making a website, because there's a lot of, I guess you call it, business value ladder plans that you could attack. And the more you make websites, you'll find that they kind of get repetitive, and to scale you'll need to at least hire people. So I kind of got in a position with one PR firm where I was making a lot of websites, but if I just make YouTube videos and show people how to do it, it's like that one parable: instead of give a man a fish, you teach a man how to fish. In this case, and I guess with why I'm making the VBlog content, not to just keep selling or give people quote unquote websites, it's to teach them how to make websites. And you can make sales, or you can make a living off teaching people how to make it. So I thought I just wanted to throw that into the VBlog because I thought it was kind of cool. So, hi guys, so I just made a quick little logo design. I showed you what I had earlier. I actually used the same video so I could pull the audio from it. Then I just did a little quick brand reveal with, I don't know what to call it, like accents. So you can check it out here. And then what I did here was I just did a simple Final Cut title, so basic title, and then I just added a blur transition that matched up at the same time the audio appears. So that looks good to me. Then I'm just going to export the file, put it in Resolve on my desktop, and then I should be good to I guess I should be good to export the final YouTube video and then kind of work on the blog aspect of it.
Give me a second here. I'll transfer everything over to my personal account and Venmo it over.
Bro, after I make today's VBlog, I'm gonna send it to you. Give me some feedback, dude. You're gonna actually be in the VBlog. Aaron, say hi to the VBlog.
Hey.
Alright guys, after my lunch break, I got my coffee. It's gonna keep me wired, ready to go. But yeah, let me go over here real quick. So the site is ready. The video has been exported through Resolve, so I simply go over here, drag and drop. Something I like doing is I make the video file the same keywords that I'm trying to rank for, or long tail keywords. So in this case I call it best WordPress hosting because that's what I'm gonna go with, and I would just choose like the top 3 here, and after that loads you can we can use TubeBuddy. So this is a YouTube video I started watching. Sometimes TubeBuddy doesn't load, but it actually appears on the right side here. So let me reload this video. And what TubeBuddy does is it shows you the keys or tags that the actual video used when making the website. So because for me, best WordPress hosting, this is the ranking, I want to use those tags pretty much. It's almost aligned with Russell Brunson's funnel hacking technique. So pretty much it's like do what they did or repurpose what they did. So it lets you copy the keyboard. And now that I'm uploading it, I would just copy and paste these tags here. Then I could review them myself to see if that's what I want to be doing. So this one says best web hosting, best WordPress web hosting. So again, that's the keyword I'm ranking for. Best WordPress hosting is one of the things they tagged, and they had 483. So I might as well just keep this SiteGround versus Bluehost. Yeah, that's something I did. HostGator versus Bluehost. I didn't use InMotion, so I'll remove these. And we kind of just have these tags that lets YouTube know kind of what your video is about. And then it also gives you guides on what you want to be doing in terms of uploading and what you want to be sharing. So you can kind of see I based my first video on this because I kind of like this guy's approach to making the content and his style of vlogging. So once again, Russell Brunson, copying what works. So yeah, there's nothing really for me to add here. So that is how, and I would write a description so that people can see the links and follow the affiliate links or the website, which I have to make later today, which is basically a blog article, which will also help rank this video. See here, they'll tell you what to do. I'll write the descriptions later. Something I like doing is showing how to do the custom thumbnail. So I use various amounts of designs. I use Canva, I've tried Design Bold. So they all are pretty much the same. And so what I'm going to do is just make the content for you right now. So we can see here, this one is just like a WordPress logo, best web hosting 2017, fully tested results, best review. And then they put the logos here. So that's something I'm just going to do that. So let's use these designs. So I have this channel art. I'm going to be rebuilding it from scratch, so I might as well just kind of build off that. I'm going to call it best WordPress hosting. So these are all the steps that you would need to do when creating a website or a YouTube video to rank for your website or your brand. So looking back at these, it's kind of basic, so I would just like remove everything. Alright guys, so I used Design Bold to base a thumbnail off of what I thought would convert, which is basically just looking at what people do. And for these types of videos, which are informative and instructed, You don't really need a fancy logo or a fancy you don't really need a fancy YouTube cover art. So then now, once I've uploaded it, you could go here to custom thumbnail and just put that there, and it will upload. And then what I like doing is I like setting them to be scheduled for the next day. So this will post at 1 p.m. tomorrow. And then now I can go into Creator Studio, write the subscriptions, write what I need to write to get it ranking on YouTube, which will basically just be like a little intro. And now I'm going to work on the website so I can get the Google SEO ranking, put it on the site, and kind of link them together so that people have an opportunity to go from YouTube and read the descriptions to read the full link, and then be inclined to purchase SiteGround or Bluehost or HostGator and take advantage of my affiliate links, which will give me a commission on each sale. So that's what I'm gonna do now. So I thought I made an outro for my blog, but I didn't, it appears. So I guess I might just have to end there. Let me see if I can bring it up. What is all good? It kind of ends with me making the thumbnail, but just to clarify, like what I did was I also created the description, and then I wrote a YouTube post on it, which is right here. So you could see that I made this yesterday, ranked for 98%. I swear I thought I recorded it. But basically, it's just standard SEO stuff. Just follow what it says, what web text tool says. So it's a great thing that helps me kind of rank. And then I also use, sorry, I'm just scrolling around like crazy, Yoast. So Yoast is another great tool that you can use to rank. So to clarify on yesterday's blog, what I did after was I made the YouTube video, I made the thumbnail, I made the logo animation. Sounds like a lot. And then but I won't have to make the logo animation ever again unless I change it up. But yeah, and then I wrote this article, posted it, posted the YouTube video on it, and yeah, and then I played basketball. So that is what happened yesterday.